and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today again I'm concentrating on blocks and parries. Now last time I did block across, block across, block across, cross, down and up, or the parry version, which from this angle is the same idea, out, back, 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 like that. Now this time what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be adding a check. Now normally I block across, and at that point then I can do one of the counters as necessary, or I can go another block. But a check is a different business. The guy comes in with a big heavy punch. What I do is I block across and then I check. Now from this angle, I block and I check, which means that I've left the hand up to hold his arm out. This does not work against the guy who's snapping it back. It works against the guy who throws a heavy punch and he leaves it there. Maybe he comes in and he's trying to get close enough to tackle. So I would go from checking the arm to checking the body. But the check is right behind the block. In other words, once I've done the block, the check is right behind it. So it's boom, right there. Now at this point, whether I'm closed the guy off or whether I've opened him up, I still have a hold of that arm. And from there I can then follow up. So the block with the check is from here, across through, or 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 from here down, or from here up. Same thing on this side and this angle. What I do is I come across and I check. Notice this hand is here. I come across and I check. I come across and I check. I come across and I check. I come down and I check, or I come up and I check. And the idea is that the block check is a ba-boom rhythm. Ba-boom. Right? Ba-boom. Right? Ba-boom. 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 Which means that it has to be against a guy who's throwing a heavy, brawling, swinging movement that stays there. If it doesn't stay there, there's no point in doing it. The check will be useless. All the difference pen's over here and he's coming to something else. So ideally when I punch, you see how I snap that hand back? It comes right back. The check is against, whether it's under the block or the parry, the check is against the guy who leaves it out there. So I check at the end of my block. I block and check, 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 block and check. Or from this angle here, parry and check, 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 which brings me to the idea of what next is the draw. I'm trying to draw the attack. If I'm hiding behind a shield of some sort, from here, I can't see you, but you can't hit me except when you come around. Well, if I'm using my arms in that fashion, if I'm covering up in this manner and there, I can't really see you and I can't really know what to do, and you're going to come out and get me. And if you have bare hands or you have a weapon of some sort, you're going to pound the crap out of my arms, so you're going to get hurt anyway. So I'm not shielding. What I'm doing is I'm drawing. I'm saying, here I am, come get me, come get me. But I'm not going to have my hands down. They're going to be up, and it's going to be, come right in here, right there, right? Or right in here, or right in here, or here, right over here. I'm drawing the attack, which means I have a defense for each one of those. Now, if necessary, if I'm not sure what it is, I can always back, or I can move to the side. I can even duck out of the way if that's what's necessary, and again, you notice my hands come up. The idea is that I only move into range when I can hit, or when the other guy can hit me when I want to, when I know that he's ready, and when I'm giving him the target. And I might have to give him 2 or 3, so that I have from here, I can come across, or I can come across, or I can come down, or I can come across, or I can come down, or I can come that way, right? Boom. I have all these different defenses which are reflex, which means I have to do thousands of blocks in order for them to become reflex. Now, if I'm blocking and checking, again, the heavy, brawling movement, you can see coming. I'm going to bash you in. Boom. Now I'm in a position, right? Boom, boom. Heavy, brawling movement, boom, boom. But if it's fast, maybe that's all I need to defend, right? If it's a heavy brawl, then I can check. Now I'm in a position to follow up, right? Comes heavy down, boom, right? Boom. Heavy movement, I can block and I can check because the guy still leaves it there. Maybe he's leaving it there so he can follow it in and grab it or strike with something else. Maybe he's holding on to me so he's going to pound. So I blocked and I haven't quite efficiently moved it. He's still got a hold of it. So I block, boom, come down hard again, boom, come down hard again, boom, come down hard again, boom. You notice that I checked it. When he finally releases, then I hold on to it while I come through. Always attacking whatever closest to him. The check isn't really that striking movement as much as it's a holding pattern. It checks it literally. That's why it's called that, a check. To check this person in place. Something like that.